Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Y'all, I am visiting my mom in Phoenix for Christmas and I am staying in the city for an abnormal amount of time, about 5 days or so. But I figured that this would be the perfect time to catch up on some van projects, and I have a new one in mind. I also need to get my oil changed and stuff like that over the next few days. So I was laying in bed the other night and I actually thought about this because an issue that I've been having for years, especially in Quartzsite in the desert, because I obviously spend so much time boondocking in the desert, is wind and dust. You guys know how much of a clean freak I am. Well, John calls me the queen of clean. I prefer that. But everything gets dusty, like on my metal shelf back here. And I was thinking, even though I am so clearly organized, I just don't really like the way it looks when I'm standing outside of my van. So I thought, what if I put a curtain up just on the shelf itself? Not a huge curtain, but just on the shelf on both sides of it, to just make it look nice and to keep all that dust from infiltrating and coating everything. So here's what I came up with. I decided that even though I'm constantly going in and out of these shelves, I just want something to cover it. And again, I thought, I could put a curtain rod like across the whole thing, but I just don't want to do that. So I have this bungee on this side of the shelf that keeps my items from falling back. And I thought, I could actually use that as a curtain rod. So for the other side, Brock gave me another bungee that I put right here, and that will work as a curtain rod, so I can just cover all of this, and then that way, again, the dust isn't coating everything, and it just makes it look nicer. Again, I thought about sewing a curtain, buying a curtain and cutting it, just using some fabric. But then I thought, what if I took like a shower curtain with rings, because rings will go across here a lot more smoothly. And this is what I ended up buying. It's just a curtain, a shower curtain from Walmart, and it already has the rings built in, and it's gray. So I thought that would be simple. It was $15, and I could cut it so I can have a curtain on both sides of the shelf. Let's see how it goes. You can buy shower curtains anywhere, and to be honest with you, you could probably even go to like a thrift shop or Goodwill and get a curtain, but I definitely don't want like a used shower curtain because that's just weird. And of course this is going to be too long and too wide, but I figured if I didn't buy anything too expensive, I don't mind cutting it. And look how nice that looks with the rings already built in. I'm seeing it has these little hooks. It looks like that's for like a shower liner. Obviously, those don't matter to me, but I don't think they'll be intrusive in any way. Okay, so this is how it's looking, and then I figure I can just cut it down here, and I can sew it if I need to, but probably not. So this is 5 rings. Oops, that just came off, but then I can cut the other half of it to use it on the inside of my van, and then I can throw it in the wash when it gets gross. Well, it's not perfect by any means, y'all, but I mean, it'll work just fine. I'm happy that I can just throw it in the wash if it gets gross. And then I have the inside one. It also kind of, like I said, helps with privacy as well. It's nice and thin so it won't retain too much heat. Yeah, I'm digging it. Well, we'll see how I like it. It might end up being a pain and I take it down. Who knows? Like I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to end up liking these curtains, but I think it's pretty cute. I figure it's inexpensive. It didn't require a lot of time or effort. I'm not a perfectionist, so I didn't worry about, making a super straight line to cut it and everything. After all, we are living in our vehicles, so I need to let go of control sometimes when it comes to my van being absolute perfection. But let me know what you guys think in the comments and if you are working on any van projects currently. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I will see you guys next time.